speak to everybody here. I grew up in a Christian family. I didn't miss a Sunday, didn't miss a Wednesday. My mom was a worship leader at our church, and I started to really get curious about the stuff outside of the parameters of the church. That was like all I knew. So I started to really, I don't know, yeah, just doors to sin were opened, and I started to kind of live this double life where I would give into sin over here, and then I would act like the nice guy, like I had it all together at church and in those environments. And I remember just having this kind of disgust for the dichotomy of the two. And so when I got to like freshman year of college, I was like, you know what, I'm actually going to drop the Christian part, and I'm just going to give into whatever I think is fun. So I went down a full year of just trying everything and doing what felt right. And I woke up my sophomore year of college completely broken. I had led myself down a path of destruction. I didn't want to get out of bed in the morning. I didn't know how to talk. I didn't know who my friends were. I didn't know anything. I felt like I was just this little thing, just, I don't know, a waste of life. That's what I was. And I didn't know what direction to go. And yeah, my sophomore year of college, I was in a coffee shop and I heard this whisper in my head, like a gentle whisper. It was telling me to go to church. And I was like, I've tried everything, so why not? So I Google mapped Apple mapped a route to a local church, and I was gonna show up at the end and just like walk in the back, and I looked at the time, I was going to be like an hour late or something, so I was just going to sneak in, just kind of hear this thing out in my head, and then I walked in and I got smacked with the Holy Spirit. Yay! And I remember I walked in that environment, and I'm assuming, I mean, it's a church, I'm assuming people were praying protection. I think I might have had, I don't know, some kind of demonic something on me. Whatever it wasn't as loud in that building. I remember I walked in the building and all of a sudden I was like, whoa, I feel lighter, and I started to get close to the altar. I thought, yeah, I couldn't take it. I walked into the service and I just fell to my knees and I just experienced Jesus, and I just cried out to Jesus and I said, Jesus, I want to live for you now. I don't want to live for myself anymore. Yay. Romans says that if you confess with your mouth that Jesus is Lord, and you believe in your heart that He rose from the dead, you will be saved. And I also want to say that nothing you can do can separate God's love from you. So if you're in here and you're like, I've done too much, that's, you know, I like your music because it makes me feel good, I like it's happy, all that stuff. But Jesus, you know, he couldn't love me. I've done way too many things. There's stuff I can never tell anybody. He sees you, and He loves you, and He wants you. And He wants you to be a child of God. So if you feel that stirring, if you feel that burning in your heart, you can just say, Jesus, I want you to come into my heart, make me a new person. I want to be a child of God. And the second thing I want to say is don't wait. Start now. Don't do what I did. Don't say, oh, maybe there's some other stuff out there. Don't burn years. Start now. This is where the life is. Jesus is where the life is.